Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world, online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 Local News for Saturday, July 12th, 2025.
The volunteer program at Joshua Tree National Park is hiring a paid community volunteer ambassador intern. The position begins on September 8th and will work full-time until August 7th, 2026, and they're hoping to hire someone from the Morongo Basin area. The CVA will be an integral part of the robust volunteer program at Joshua Tree National Park. The goal of the position is to increase the park's capacity for volunteers through meaningful service. The CVA's work will provide park-wide volunteer program management, volunteer engagement, community outreach, and especially volunteer group service projects. They'll also be involved in all volunteer opportunities offered by the park, including projects and positions in natural resources, cultural resources, protection, fees, interpretation, trails, roads, and campgrounds. To apply, you must be a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, 18 to 30 years old at the time of service, but veterans can be up to 35 years old. Some college is required, but a degree is not. You must have a current driver's license, safe driving record, and reliable personal vehicle, and you must be available to work 40 hours a week, including some Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays throughout the internship. The intern will receive a weekly stipend of $600 a week with an additional $150 a week if housing is not provided. You'll also receive $1,200 in professional development funds for training, networking, conferences, and travel. There's also limited healthcare and childcare benefits. The position is also eligible for an AmeriCorps Education Award of over $7,000 upon completion of the program. You have a little over a week to apply. The deadline is Sunday, July 20th, and the park plans on interviewing applicants the week of July 21st. You can see this story on our website for a full list of qualifications, expected duties, and a link to the application. That's all at Z107.7FM.com.
Tonight is the second Saturday Joshua Tree Art Walk, with local galleries holding their opening receptions for the month of July. Reporter Gabriel Hart gives us the highlights for the gallery shows on our radar.
Coyote Little Gallery presents Mojave Visions, featuring local artists Anna Stump, Daphne Hill, and Xenia Y. Smith, whose works explore themes of flowers, homestead cabins, and nostalgia, all work capturing the vibrant energy of summer. The show will also feature live painting by Kate Vicious and live music from 6 to 9 p.m. by Sahil Bali, Tracy Warren, and Brad Bird, who you are hearing right now. La Matador presents Defiled Part 11, an altered thrift art group show, opening reception from 6 to 9 p.m., with an unsound bath by Georgia Van Tassel at 7:30 and music at 8 o'clock by Casino Space Travel, who you are hearing right now. Finally, Hey There Projects presents Stinkers Class of 2025, featuring stickers, zines, books, and art by over 30 artists. Opening reception from 6 to 9 p.m. with ice cream and treats. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Gabriel Hart.
Human beings aren't the only ones bearing the brunt of the dog days of summer. Canines have to contend with a permanent fur coat and a cooling system that has to work extra hard in the high desert heat. Dog owner and pup protector Jeff Harmatz joins us with more.
That's the sound of my dog walking around outside of the radio station. She's in the shade because it's more than 100 degrees today, and it's way too hot for her to be walking around for any extended amount of time on blacktop, concrete, or even sand. If temperatures are above 85 degrees Fahrenheit, it's probably not safe to take your dog on a long walk on pavement or asphalt. Dog paws can burn quickly, and your dog may not even realize what's happening until it's too late. Vets suggest placing the back of your hand on the ground. If you're able to keep your hand there for 7 seconds without pain, then it's fine to take your pooch for a stroll. But if it's too hot for your hand, it's too hot for your dog's paws. If temperatures are over 90 degrees, you should only take your dog outside for short bathroom breaks. Especially in the summer months, and especially in the high desert, it's better to walk your dog early in the morning, the evening, or at night. Just watch out for coyotes. And if you can get your dog to wear them, dog shoes are an excellent way to protect those precious paws. Make sure your dog gets plenty of water and walk safely this summer. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Jeff Harmatz, here with my dog Sunday.
The town of Yucca Valley's Summer Music Festival continues tonight, and if you're a fan of arena rock, then you won't want to miss tonight's show. The Monsters of Rock are the ultimate four-piece tribute band that performed the greatest hits from the biggest names in rock and roll from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. AC/DC, Aerosmith, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Led Zeppelin, Kiss, Van Halen, and Cheap Trick are just some of the artists they cover. The Yucca Valley Community Center is going to be opening up their gates at 6:30, so you can come down and set up a blanket or chairs for the show. But honestly, you won't even need your seat after 7 because that's when the Monsters of Rock take the stage to blow your hair back with 2 hours of mind-melting rock and roll. Bring the entire family down for a summer evening of music under the stars. And don't forget to swing by the Z107.7 booth to say hello and grab a sticker. That's the Monsters of Rock tonight at the Town of Yucca Valley Summer Music Festival, taking place at the Community Center located at 57090 29 Palms Highway. Gates open at 6:30 and the admission is free. Z107.7 is a media sponsor of this event. And that's your news for Saturday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 news team, I'm Robert Hayden.